Well, the big story tonight, Barry Morphew back in court today facing a murder charge for a second time. He's accused of killing his wife, Suzanne, a mother of two who went missing 5 years ago. And Morphew appeared in front of a judge this afternoon in Alamosa County.
He was arrested in Arizona earlier this month, more than 3 years after the first case against him was dismissed.
Suzanne Morphew's remains were found in Swatch County in 2023. Barry Morphew, initially arrested and charged for her murder. He pleaded not guilty.
Just before he was set to go to trial, the case was dropped due to prosecutorial misconduct. But the charges were dropped without prejudice, meaning he could be charged again, and now he has.
Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio in Alamosa County Courthouse today to get answers about what's next in this case. Claire?
I'm outside the Alamosa County Courthouse where Barry Morphew made his initial appearance just a couple of hours ago. He sat handcuffed in an orange and white jumpsuit alongside his attorney, one of his daughters also showing her support from inside that room. He's charged with murder for a second time. Barry Morphew is back in Colorado, appearing before a judge in his new murder case. His face lit up as soon as he saw one of his daughters sitting in the courtroom. This 30-minute appearance in front of Judge Amanda Hopkins was mostly procedural. Hopkins outlining standards for media coverage and courtroom etiquette.
Our entire community needs to be able to use this courthouse undeterred. They don't deserve to have to be subjected to this just because there is interest in Mr. Morphew's case.
Though Denver 7 did learn about a possible conflict of interest between Morphew and the Public Defender's Office.
We would anticipate, expect, and ask the court to appoint the Office of the Alternate Defense Counsel.
Prosecutors say they've provided almost all discovery materials to the defense, except for one witness transcript.
We're prepared to set trial at any time, but of course we've just given them multiple terabytes of discovery.
On June 20th, Morphew was taken into custody in Maricopa County, Arizona. This comes nearly 2 years after Denver 7 was the only station alongside investigators as they discovered his missing wife's remains just outside of the town of Moffett. New details from a grand jury indictment say Barry was the last known person to see her alive. And during Suzanne Morphew's autopsy, an animal tranquilizer known as BAM was found in her bones. The indictment claims that Barry was a deer farmer and the only private citizen living in that entire area of the state that had access to BAM at the time of his wife's disappearance. Morphew will be back in court on September 2nd. At that time, his attorney says he'll be ready to address his $3 million bond. I'm in Alamosa. Claire Lavazorio, Denver 7.
In 2022, Barry Morphew filed a federal civil rights lawsuit over his first arrest, seeking $15 million. The lawsuit claims his arrest affidavit including false and misleading information. Well, last fall, a judge dismissed it. Morphew appealed, filed to reopen the case. In March, a judge denied that motion as well. And Denver 7's followed this at every turn. And you can explore this complex background of the story and a timeline we put for you on the website. Scan the QR code, or you can go to denver7.com and search for Morphew, and we'll make sure we keep you informed leading up to trial.